Okay, Sandra Inés Trujillo Juarez is a teacher and a teacher trainer with around 30 years of experience working in prestigious schools in Mexico, such as Universidad de Guanajuato, Berlitz, Instituto Andersen, Tec de Monterrey, and Escuela Normal Oficial de Irapuato, where she works as an English teacher and a researcher, interpreter translator, Cambridge ISILT and CPE, a BA in ELT, researcher, speaker, and digital tools instructor. Currently taking a master's at Universidad de Guadalajara, Meile, keen on ELT, technology, and educational research. She collaborates with the Dirección General de Educación Superior para el Magisterio from Secretaría de Educación Pública and also with Cambridge Assessment. Teacher Sandra, welcome and thank you for accepting this invitation to participate in the webinar of today.
Thank you very much, dear teacher Mariano, and it is obviously totally all the other way around. And thank you for the invitation. This is the best way that I can start the year, having the opportunity of sharing something with teachers, meeting other teachers from mostly from San Luis, but also from different parts. And thank you very much for this opportunity. It is a privilege to be here. And well, as teacher Mariano has already said, we are going to have this presentation about these tools that you are seeing on the screen. I know that probably you may know some of them, probably you may have used some of them, but we're going to be working with them, and I am sure that you're going to get something today. You're going to learn or refresh or grab an idea, or if it is the first time that you see them, enjoy them. This is going to be an interactive workshop. I hope that you have your telephone, your mobile close to you, because these apps are going to be used in the mobile. I'm going to be inviting you to participate in the activities the way students can participate in your class. So it is fun, it is good. Students will always have a voice if you use these tools, because sometimes when we are teaching, it is very difficult to make everybody have a voice or everybody participate at the same time. If your groups are numerous, sometimes at some school we are having groups of 40 or 30, or even if they are 20 or 10. But whatsoever the number of students that you have, it is always good to find a way to make everybody participate in every single thing at the same time. It is always a good idea. By using these tools, you can take advantage of that. Every student can be present in class because they have to be participating, and they can use these tools on their mobile phones or also in the computer. If they cannot use their telephone, they can just open another tab on the computer while they are in class, so they can work with these tools. So thank you very much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the session, but I really hope that you participate with us, okay, in what we are going to be doing. Now let me see. Here, as the title said, technology is a friend, not a foe. I am sure that during this period of lockdown that we have been through since March, you have learned a lot of things. You have learned many things that you didn't know or that you didn't use. And sometimes I speak with other teachers, with other colleagues, and it happens that they are enjoying more this time that they are in distance. Maybe at the beginning it was a very big conflict, but now that they have developed a system for working in distance, they are enjoying it a lot because of the benefits of technology. Right now, we can enjoy more technology than when we are at school. When we are at school, sometimes we don't have technology. We don't have internet at school, or if we have, it's not good, or we don't have a way for using these tools. And here, that everybody is at home, little by little, all of our students have been managing to solve their problems of technology and have more access to it. I know that it is impossible to cover the 100% of all our students with internet or with good internet, but it is good that we use what we can use. They are very good tools that enhance the way we teach, the way we work. We are going to begin this session. I want you to participate, please, with your telephone. If you have your smartphone with you in your search engine, could you please write www.menti.com, www.menti.com. If you cannot log in your telephone, please open a new tab in your computer. Open a new tab in your computer and type www.menti.com. Vamos a participar en un juego muy padre para que tú lo veas como lo van a hacer tus alumnos. Entonces, por favor, www.menti.com. So you join our presentation, and if you do, you are going to get to this place. I'm going to show you what you are going to do. I'm going to open mine so you can see it, and this is it. I present, and just give me a second. I am going to hide the controls. Here we have a number, www.menti.com, and you have as a rectangle that with numbers, okay, with numbers, you have to type 6485045. These are the numbers that you have to type, please, on your telephone so to get access to this presentation. Could you please? Here, www, I have one person who has already logged in. Es muy fácil, es muy fácil. Nos metemos en el teléfono menti.com, menti.com with these numbers, Now I already have 4 people participating. 4 people are there. And I'm going to give you 1 minute, okay? 1 minute for everybody to log in. Ready? We are having 9 answers. 9 answers. How are you feeling today? We have 10 seconds. 10 seconds to receive more answers. If you are here. So let me tell you while you are here that Mentimeter is like an interactive PowerPoint presentation. Every screen is a slide. And you design the question, you type what you want your students to answer, and you generate interaction with Mentimeter. We have 14 answers right now, 14 answers right now to this that says happy, wonderful, great, cool, enthusiastic, fantastic, etc. So I am going to click to have the next. And check on your telephone, you have to decide which is your favorite cereal, and the question says Fruit Loops, Choco Krispies, oatmeal, Special K. Yes, others, I don't have cereal, I don't like it, I don't know. Whichever your answer, vote, please, vote. And then the votes are going to be displayed like that. This is very useful in class when we need to vote to do the papelitos, right? We need to vote for something, and we do little pieces of paper where we wrote the choice, our choice. We fold them, we collected them, and it was long time, yeah, doing that. But now with this, it says that connection is unstable. I am going to disconnect one of the gadgets. So here we have the voting. Okay, we have 15 people who said, yeah, which is your favorite cereal? And 15 people voted, but the winner is Choco Krispies. Choco Krispies is the winner of this voting, and it says 7 people like Choco Krispies, only 1 person for Fruit Loops, 1 person for other. Oatmeal is 3 people. Special K, 1 person, and all brand 2. Okay, then we are going to go to the next one. Look on your telephone, or this is going to be a competition. You have to write your name, type your name. One of these beautiful icons is you. One of them is you. And please open, type your name, and we are going to participate in a competition. For this competition, answer fast and correct, so you win points. Answer fast and correct, so you can earn points. Okay, we have 15 people ready for the questions. Question number 1, answer fast and correct, yes, to get more points in the score. What is the capital city of Australia? We have options: Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra, or Queensland. What is the capital city of Australia? Sydney, Melbourne, Canberra, or Queensland? Time is over. And we have 12 people said Sydney. 2 people said Melbourne, and they are incorrect. The capital city of Australia is Canberra. Nobody knew. We are going to have 0 points, but we are going to see the score. 0. First one is Mariano, Norma, Idea, George, Maria, Fer, Yvette, Carol, Guadalupe, and Grecia. All of them have 0 points, but because of the speed of answering, they are like the highest and the rank points in this one. Yes. Question number 2. And it says, answer fast. What was Lady Diana's maiden name? Lady D. What was her maiden's name? Johansson, Spencer, Howard, McGraw-Hill. One of this was Lady D's maiden name. Time's over, and 11 people knew that it was Spencer. It's correct. Maybe you are in Netflix watching The Crown, okay? Or maybe you knew it before. Very, very good. 11 people correct. Scoreboard. And here we have, wow, Idea, George, Danielen, St. Elmo, Yvette, Blanca, Carla, Indira, and Fer, and Maria. Very good for you. Then let's go to the next question. Next question. Remember, you have to be fast. Perhaps you were correct and you didn't see your name on the scoreboard, but it is question number 3 for this competition. Yeah, and you have to answer very fast. Where was Agustin Lara born? Where was Agustin Lara born? It was Orizaba, Tlacotalpan, or Papaloapan. It's one of them was a place where Agustin Lara, our beautiful flaco de oro. Acuérdate de Acapulco, that one. That is over, and Agustin Lara, Tlacotalpan. The correct answer is Tlacotalpan, and we have 6 people correct. 6 people correct for Tlacotalpan. And here we are. My goodness, it is going to move, it is going to switch. And we have, yeah, Damilen is the fastest, then Indira, Idea, George, Norma, Santelmo, Flor, Alex, Yvette, and Blanca. Very good. Let's go to the next question. Ready with your telephone or on your computer, wherever you are playing. Maybe you're playing on a tablet. Any gadget can work for this. Here we are. Here you have to type. Type. Hey, what happened in this one? We didn't get the question. Question number 4. Come on, go. What is the past participle of bring? You have to type it. You have to type it. Type the past participle of bring. What is the past participle of bring? And you type it. If you see, we can have different kinds of questions. Every question can have a different type. So what is the past participle of bring? And here it says brought. The correct answer is brought. Yes, brought, and 16 people. And here 1 person bring and 1 person brought, but the position of the H was not correct. Okay, let's see the score. Because my internet connection is kind of slow. What can I do? So, Damilen, Indira. Oh, Indira is winning. Indira. Idea, George, Norma, Moreno, Damilen, Alicia, Flor, Yvette, Blanca, and Carla. This is going to be the last question. Question number 5 is the last question of this participating in this. Question number 5 of 5. So we answer fast and correct. Who was the first Aztec emperor? Who was the first Aztec emperor? Who was? Chimalhuitláhuac. Who was the first Aztec emperor? And 12 people said Huitláhuac, only 1 was correct. Acamapichtli is the correct answer. Only 1 person was correct. And let's see the final score. We're going to know who the winner is. Okay, ready for the winner of this competition. And here we are, winner. The only correct is Mariano. Mariano was the fastest, but the winner is Indira. Applause, everybody. Everybody give an applause to Indira. Applause to you. Very good. Congratulations. A big applause to you, Indira. Very good. Okay, this is the next option is for you to type a comment. If you want to type a comment, type something. If you want to type only yes or something, type something and send, and you're going to see, please type something. Yes. Type something and then send it so we can see it here. Is this a free account? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There are 2 versions of this app, and one of the versions is premium. The premium is the one that you have to pay for. And the other one is this one. This is the free, the one that is for free. Yes, of course, in the premium, you can do more things, but I am going to show you what you can. Maybe you won, yeah, you were one of the winners, or hopefully you had some fun with this. And this is something good that you can use with your students. Very, very good. Here it says fun, great way to get students' attention. Of course it is. Yeah, this is very good. Sometimes our students don't even want to open on. They don't even want to turn the camera, or they don't want to turn the microphone on. But with this, every time you ask for something, you have everybody participating at the same time. That is a very big advantage. Everybody participating at the same time. A survey, we're going to see this. This is what we are going to see. Very good question. How many questions can we ask students? Well, this is the maximum, the limit for a presentation in the free version. It is 5 questions in the competition. The beginning, the one of the at the beginning, that was the one of the feelings. The one of the voting of the cereals, and the 5 questions of the competition. So in the free version, maybe you can only work with very short presentations, but if you want something else, we're going to work with other different apps, okay? Great for engagement, yes it is. Thanks, it is grateful, great and useful. Very, very good. Thank you very much for your attention to this presentation, and we are going to this is it. This is the way you see the application. Let me hide the controls. This is the way you see it. As you can see, this is the same system as we use in PowerPoint. They are slides. Each slide can have a specific design. This is what we did. And here we have now with the answers. Now the answers are here. You can design this presentation, and after this, you can download your results. Download the results that you got with your class. We're going to see how. And let's see if it is not very slow. Oh, here it is. So I can export my PDF, and all these results can be with you. You can download them. You can share them with your students. If it was a review, if it was a brainstorm, whatever you do here, you can download in PDF, and you can share it with them. Yes, or you can keep it as your evidence. Sometimes we need evidence of all the things that we do. The applications that we're going to use today have evidence, okay? They are going to show us. So you just click here, download, yeah? Download this in PDF, and you're going to get it. We're going to go back to the screen, now after you downloaded them, then you can reset the results. If you click in here, first you download, and then you reset the results, and you can reuse this presentation with different classes, with different groups, or next time. Now, if you go home, at home, you're going to have all the presentations that you do. All the presentations that you do are going to be there here and at home. So here you have all the presentations, and you can reuse them as many times as you prefer. All the presentations are going to be there forever, unless you erase them. If you erase them, it's good, but you can reuse them, you can edit them, you can duplicate them. Yes, here, remember in the internet or in the computer's language, whenever you see 3 dots, tres puntitos, is always a menu. 3 dots is always a menu. So you open here, and here it's present, open Menti mode. Yeah, it's for big screens. Export the results. Yeah, share the voting link, rename presentation. Yeah, move to folder, duplicate. Here you put duplicate if you want to do another one. Yes, and just do some addition, but you don't lose the original one. Or delete, or delete. So this is very easy. click here, you open your free account. I'm going to explain you where. Here you have new presentation and you write the title of the presentation. Yes, new. And then I am going to have my new presentation. Yeah, blank. Here it says blank. So as you can see, it is the same as a PowerPoint. Here you have one screen, but differently than a PowerPoint, you cannot write here on the slide. No, you write here. Here you have the types of presentations that you have. Multiple choice. Yes, multiple choice is for voting, Word cloud is the one that we saw at the beginning. Open-ended is like a board where all the answers are going to be displayed at the same time. At the same time, you're going to have this. So this is very good because students can write their answers, their opinion. Sometimes your textbooks have some questions about critical thinking or places where students have to give their opinions. And it is very time consuming to be in class, to be asking them one after another to say the answers. So this can be a good option also for having all the students participating with their opinion. They can be anonymous if you want, so nobody needs to be embarrassed about something or making some mistake, or even for sentences. You can be like reviewing a grammar topic, and after the revision of the grammar topic, you ask them to write a sentence. Everybody at the same time. So you're going to have all the examples there, and you can be doing the revision. I mean, you can be doing the evaluation publicly, the correction of possible mistakes, but they are anonymous, so nobody feels embarrassed that, oh, my mistake. No, I mean, it can be just like everybody popped the example, and we analyze their examples, and we foster peer correction or group correction with this. So this is open-ended. Scales, it's, yeah, how would you rate these statements? You put the statements here, and they have to evaluate, they have to move, it's like a Likert scale. Then ranking, yeah, they have to put the sentences or items according to their preferences, they order them. Q&A is the one that we did at the end. Yeah, just that you are answering one after another. The difference, differently from this one, in this one, you see all the participations at the same time. And in this one, you see one and another and another. Select answer, it was like the one of the competition. Yeah, this is quiz competition. Yeah, we have multiple choice and answers for typing. If you choose the one of the competition, this is automatic. They are going to receive an icon randomly. You don't have to do anything there. And they type their names and they participate in the competition. The maximum of questions for a competition is 5 in the free version. In unlimited if you pay, but 5 is good. 5 is good for opening a new topic or revising a new topic, a topic that you have just covered. Anyways, if you need more questions, we are going to work with different applications, okay? But this one is good for the interaction. Here we have the content of the slides can be a heading, paragraph, bullets, yes, and image. You can insert pictures here like PowerPoint. Yes, videos, you can also insert videos, big text, quotes, and numbers, big numbers, okay? And here we have some others. How would you prioritize these items? This is another different kind of grid that I have never used. Quick form is only for premium. It has a star. And who will win? Yeah, we have this competition. Okay, so every time you have a slide, a new slide, you have to choose what do you want to do with that slide. And it is very easy. If I choose multiple choice, here I put the question. It is going to be guiding you with some examples. It is very predictive and friendly to use. Yeah, so you can choose one, or you can just type the one that you have. And then you type the options. You can add more options, and you can have pictures in this one too. The result, it can be this, like this, the bars or the donut. The donut is the one that we used in the one of the cereals, remember? Or you can have the famous pie. You can have, you choose the way you want your answers to be displayed. Or now these dots are also good. I mean, you remember that if you have worked with these ones, the ones with more options get bigger dots. So we have 4 options for displaying our answers in this multiple choice. And so that's the way you are going to be working with your presentation. You choose first, you choose the kind of slide that you want. And then you complete the spaces and you choose from the options that you have. Yeah, you can show the correct answers, show the results in percentage, let participants choose more than one option. I don't know, I mean, you can choose here all the details. Here it is about the content. Yes, and here, customize, you can close the voting, you can hide the instructions, you can hide the results. If it's only you who is going to see the results, you can hide the results, okay, according to what you prefer. Now, type, remember, it is here, you choose the type of question that you want. Now, here we have some examples that you can see, yeah, in case you need some more inspiration. And the themes, you can choose the appearance. This one of the one of today that we used was this one, the one that is white with colors, but you can also make it black, or this one is beautiful, this one, or the gold, the one that is gold. You have many to choose. This one is pro, so this is not available for us, but the ones that you can use, there are many. There are many options that you can choose for your presentation. When you work in your slides, remember, let's go back to the one that we had open. This is what you're going to see. This is Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua, the one that we have just used. This is the way you're going to see it. I mean, now we see the answers. If you have not answers, if you don't have answers, you're not going to see this. You're going to see it empty, but you don't have to worry. Oh, and there is another thing. Create your content and then experiment with it. Experiment with it. Answer your own PowerPoint presentation. Answer it with your telephone. Answer it on your computer. Open a new tab. And remember, the only thing you need to do is to go to menti.com, and you type the numbers. All the presentations are going to have a unique code, and the code is going to be there forever. So with the code, people can enter to the presentation, and it is easy to do it. So this is very easy to use. You just have to get familiar with it and practice and create your content and try it. Try your content with your telephone or with the computer, and you're going to see it is easy. It is easy for you. You're going to see and you're going to enjoy it, okay? So here in the presentation that we were sharing, I am going to share this presentation with you. You are going to receive material. You are going to answer the form that the teacher Mariano is going to be posting. And there we're going to get your email. To your email, you're going to receive this presentation, okay? This presentation has the slides, and this presentation is going to have the links for tutorials, so you can practice, okay? This is just a demonstration, so we can go quickly and we can experiment with more. There are 2 versions of these. The one for teachers is Mentimeter. Here you create your account. And the one for students is Menti, only Menti to participate with the numbers, okay? Menti to participate with the numbers. Mentimeter for the teacher. Don't worry about this information. I am going to email this presentation to you with more tutorials about all the things that we cover here in this workshop, okay? Let's go to the next. Well, the results are always colorful, fun, and it is always fun to have a winner, okay? Mentimeter is a presentation where you can interact with your audience. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, type yes in the chat or something. Yeah, do you like it? I hope that yes. And now we are going to go to the next one. The next one that we are going to cover right now is Socrative. Socrative. Socrative, it's a very good app with an application for free version for free. And this one, you can use it for creating games or competitions, but you can also do tests, evaluations, exams, quizzes, digital quizzes that are going to be evaluated automatically. This is wonderful. So you forget about checking. I used Socrative since long time ago before the lockdown. Because with Socrative, you just arrive to the classroom and you say, hey guys, open your telephone, take out your telephone, we have a quiz. And they take out their telephone and they do the quiz. It is not difficult for them to open it, to log in, to answer, and then you get the answers automatically. In your school, maybe you have a computer's room, a computer's lab, you can take the group there to answer this. Or also, we have at my escuela normal, we have to apply the placement test to all the students every semester to all the students. So we always have the digital tests. They go to the laboratory, they take the test, and we have the results immediately. You don't need to check it. This is very good, even if it is 3 questions or 80 questions. It is good that you don't have to check. They are automatically, and they can answer in distance. Now that they are everybody at their own home, it's good to use this. So this is Socrative. I am going to ask you to open on your phone, or on a different tab of your computer, and you're going to open Socrative Student, okay? You type here, Socrative Student, type on your telephone, Socrative Student. And you're going to be here, you choose it. It is not necessary that you download the app. It is not necessary. You just open it, and it is going to ask you a room name. Te va a pedir un room name, y si abrió en español, te va a decir número de la habitación. ¿Sale? Ahorita yo te lo paso. Número de la habitación, lo que vas a poner tú ahí. Esta es la pantalla que tú tienes si te pusiste Socrative Student. Y le pones aquí, el room name es este, sin ningún espacio, no spaces, ¿ok? No spaces, Trujillo 6527. Trujillo 6527, ¿ok? Todo el mundo conmigo, Trujillo 6527. And teacher Mariano, could you please put this information in the chat? So I can move to the presentation, to the quiz, okay? Trujillo 6527. Alguien que lo ponga en el chat, por favor, todo con mayúsculas y juntito. Trujillo 6527. Ahí nos vamos a meter y ahí te vas a meter al examen, al quiz de ahorita. I hope that everybody participate, okay? I'm going to move to internet. I go to Socrative. And this is here I am, Trujillo 6527. I'm going to hide the controls. And here it says that I have 13 people. Acá, si tú ves, aquí, here where it is my hand, it is 13. 13 people are in my room, but I have not opened the quiz. No he abierto nada. Maybe you have an hexagon just moving, yeah? That you have to write your name. When I open, I open the quiz. This is my quiz, Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa. And I am going to open it for you to answer. You are going to write your name, okay? You write your name. And here I have my questions. Here I can check my questions. Yes, and I put here launch, quiz, servicios profesionales. Este es el que quiero abrir, escojo cuál. Aquí igual, Socrative is going to store all the quizzes that you have created. All the quizzes that you have created are going to be here forever. You create your account, a personal account for free, and all the quizzes are going to be there forever. If you have a lot, like me, you can use this browser, okay? Then here we have next. I have chosen Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa. I have 15 participants, that's very good. Instant feedback is that my students are going to type the question and they know immediately if it is correct or not. I'm not going to choose that. I always choose open navigation because teacher pays is I control. Teacher pays, I control. But open navigation is students go on their pace. Require names, yes. Show final score. If I want to shuffle questions, it's a good idea so nobody can copy. Shuffle answers. If it is multiple choice, my correct is A and the other person is B and the other person is C. There can be a good options, shuffle questions and shuffle answers. I don't really use them because I prefer to go to the revision after the quiz. So if I shuffle the questions, not everybody is going to have the same, but it can be a good option. Everybody gets a different quiz. So start. Now the quiz is opening. Please write your name. Here I have Mariano, Indira, Ricky Trejo, Eric, and you can start answering. You can start answering. Here, hi Sandra, we are excited. Okay, so here we are. On my screen, I have Alex, Tamilen, David Mata, Eric, Flor, George, Idea, Indira, Yvette, another Yvette, Karime, Mariano, Norma, Rosy, San Juana. That's good. Very, very good. 17 people answering the quiz. It's good. Okay. If you see on your telephone, you only have the questions and the answers. I didn't need to tell you what to do. It's very predictive, right? It's very easy to see how to answer. I can show the responses and I can show the results. Let's see here. Here I can see the things that my people are answering and the results. The green ones are correct and the red ones are incorrect. Yeah, here I have. And I can hide the names. I can hide the names. So if you have this screen, if you are sharing this screen, while students are answering, it is a good idea that you cover the answers. If students are answering, you cover the answers so nobody can see them. But probably it's only you who can see this. And then maybe you want to share with students at the end when everybody finishes. Now I show the names and I can see that Carol has finished, Damilen has finished, George has finished, Idea, Indira, Yvette, Karime, Mariano, Ricky Trejo, they have finished. 100%, yeah, 100% is the score they got, but you can also watch their progress. If I only want to see their progress, I can see that Norma is missing only 8%, and Norma has finished. You see, it is now 100%. Yeah, Guadalupe, Lupita is 54% of progress. O sea, apenas va en la 7. Aquí se ve, okay? Yes, yes, so she's missing. Alicia is missing maybe one question. Yes, she is missing only question 13. When she finishes with this question 13, this is going to be 100, okay? So now we are going to do the checking of this. I can see show responses and show results. So you manipulate this. Yes, it is important for you to know that for this, if you have a long quiz, for example, and what would happen if my internet shuts down? If my internet connection breaks down, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is an application. It's like the email, you know, it doesn't depend on me. It is there. If my internet connection is lost right now, or I close my computer, I turn my equipment down, it doesn't stop. It won't stop. Nothing is going to happen, and nothing is going to get lost. Nothing gets lost here. This remains forever. It's very safe, very, very safe, until I click finish. If I click finish, then it's finished, okay? If I click on finish, then the quiz is over, okay? I can see here that all my students finished, all of them finished, then I can say finish. Finish the activity, yes, on my cell phone. You can do this on your telephone too. Yes, there is an application for Socrative teachers for your mobile. It is good. Sometimes I used to go to the classroom and not even with the computer, with the telephone. Hey, we have a quiz. Yeah, open your telephone, blah, blah, blah. And I run the quiz here from my telephone, no problem. Yeah, it is very, very friendly and very useful. Now, I have 13 people. I can clear my room. If I clear my room, I expel them all, okay? But I'm not going to do it. If you want to stay, you stay. I have finished the activity. Maybe if you are on your telephone, you can see a hexagon. Or something like that. But you can we have finished the quiz. You can put your telephone apart, you can put your telephone aside, and we are going to see what you did, okay? We have finished with your telephone. We are going to show the responses, and we're going to show the results. And you can share this screen with your students so they can see, we can have the feedback, okay? We can have the feedback. My students already know their grade, but we can see, yeah, I can see this. This was the question, yes, and show results. I can see that 100% of my students have this question correct, okay? I can go back to the results table, or I can continue with the feedback like this. Yes, I go to question number 2. 20 students answered correctly. Yes, she is Anne. Number 3, I see my results. Yeah, everybody answered they. Question number 4, show results, and here we are. So you can start sharing with your students. Teacher, esta porque yo la tuve mal. O mira, teacher, me saqué 97. ¿Cuál tuve mal? Ah, here they can see, okay? Here they can see, you go, you give very quickly feedback. For example, one student put their like this instead of their names. So here we go, con razón, yeah? So you display this screen and you give the feedback after the quiz immediately or a different day. If you are using the same quiz with many groups, you don't want them to repeat, to know the answers, right? So maybe you can give this feedback of the next class, maybe, and everything is going to be here Todo se queda guardado. You can open these results like whenever you want, okay? So here is how you see the results. Now these, you're going to share by email. You can share these results by email, or you can export, and it says that I can see the Excel of these results. I can see the individual PDFs. Every student can get a PDF. I can see the PDF of the results summary and the answer key. I can also get an answer key for this. This is wonderful, wonderful. You can download, you can receive them into your email, or you can save them to your drive if you want. Yes, or you can just say goodbye, you just close, but then you go to reports. See here, reports, and I can see all the reports of all the quizzes by date and time, We finished this quiz at 11:48, this is it. So I can see the results of all my quizzes are going to be there forever unless I erase them. If I want, I can erase them. But if I want them to be there, oof, I can have them like, I can check them like 1 year after. 1 year after, I can open one of my quizzes and they are going to be there forever. Yes, so I open it here and I get it again. I get it one more time. I can open it 1 year ago, 1 year after, and they are going to be there if I don't erase them. So they are very, very safe. Let me show you, well, here it is from the app. This is the results. We don't have results live because we don't have a current activity. So this is not for us right now. This is on when the quiz is in progress. If the quiz is in progress, then the results is active. Reports, because all the quizzes are passed, even ours. Rooms, I only have one room because I have the version, the free version. You are going to put the name to your room and you can change it. But this is my room name and this is always my room name. With my students even memorize it. They know that with this number they can log in, but you can change it. You can change it if you want, and it is a good idea also. Then your quizzes are here forever, all the ones that you have created, and we can make a copy, make a duplicate of them. We can download them. If you need this on paper, it gets downloaded in PDF, very beautiful. So students can answer these quizzes on paper too, if you want. If you need to do an exception for any reason, I mean, you can print them. Maybe you have to include them in your evidence file, in your paperwork. I don't know, but you can, or share them. If I click here, I'm going to get a link that I can share with my colleagues. I have a placement test that I can share with you. If you receive my link, you can open it in your Socrative account and you can use it independently. You don't get into my account. You have the exam for you and you use it independently. So these are good. And you can merge quizzes in there. I think yeah. If I want to merge, I choose two, and from these two, I put them together. This is very good. If I have unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, and I want to make a final exam or a midterm exam, I can merge the ones that I have and do an edition. I do some changes. I use some of the exercises and improve with more. There are many functions that you can use here, and you have some folders, yes, and that's it. And this is for you when you have your quizzes and the reports and the results. Launch. You click on launch when you are going to do an activity. You launch a quiz is the way you open the quiz, you activate the quiz. Launch quiz, and here we are, all the ones that we have. launch quiz. So I close it. I can launch a space race. All the questions can become into a competition of forces, a competition of unicorns, a competition of something. Exit ticket is if I want to run a quick question, a quick exercise. And here it's also quick questions. Yeah, you click on this and you put A, B, or C. In this case, you don't type the question. This is for spontaneous participation. Spontaneous participation. You just open it and then say, you say the question. You say the question, true or false, this. Yeah, they vote. So in this, there is no previous preparation. This is the fastest way for voting with students. These three are for spontaneous participation using the telephones. So this is it about Quizlet, and how can I create quizzes? I go to quizzes and I go to add quiz, add quiz. I'm going to create a new one, or import is if somebody shared me one quiz, I import it like that. I create new, I write a title, new quiz, yeah, you can put unit number 1, unit number 7, yeah, etc. And then we have 3 kinds of questions. It's very easy, 3 kinds of questions. This is multiple choice, true or false, or short answer. Yeah, these are our kinds of questions. You have to type here the question. Here we have some things for the addition of the text: black, italics, underline, and these ones for mathematics, or this one for inserting formula. But we don't use that. We are English teachers, right? Good. But in case you need it, yeah, here it is. You type the question here, or the instructions, and then the question. You can put a picture. You can put a picture here, like in the ones that you did. The one that you did have pictures. And here are the answers: A, B, C, D. If you need more, if you need less. And then remember, you put the answers and you have to specify the correct answer. If you specify the correct answer, then this can check it, okay? When you finish with your question, you put correct, okay? Next, you type. You can have true or false, it's the same. You write the question here and you specify if it's true or if it's false. You have to specify and click. Or the other is short answer. Short answer, here it says the question is incomplete. Oh my God, yeah. I'm going to delete it so I can show you short answer. Short answer here, it is good, but if the answers are unique. Only if the answers are unique, it's good to use this, because sometimes you put the correct answer and then the students tell you, oh, it's because I put this and it's correct too. Oh, then you have to modify the scores by hand. And it's good that you are sure to type here all the possible correct answers. Or if there is only one universal answer, it's perfect, okay? For example, here, have a short answer question to ask. Yes. What is the past participle of bring? This is a universal answer, okay? Yeah, or fill in the blanks. They fill in the blanks with the correct word, and it's only one correct answer, possible answer. This is a good idea to use this. So they type the answers, okay? But be sure that it's practical to you. And it depends if they are capital letters, have to be respected, okay? Capital letters have to be respected here. So if they are all capital, or if they are, I don't know, you have to be very specific and tell them to be very specific in this way. This is the way we create a quiz. You can create quizzes of 100 questions, 3 questions, 10 questions, the ones that you prefer. The ones that we use for the placement test are 70 questions, 70 questions. If you have a reading comprehension, maybe you would like to send them the PDF separately, the reading separately, so they can be scrolling their screens, and they can be looking, or maybe if you are online, you can display the reading on your screen, and they are going to be looking for the quiz here on their screen, on their telephone. So the same as with the audios. Here you cannot insert the listening. Here you cannot, but you can email them, or you can share them through Drive or through WhatsApp, whatsoever you use with them. You can share the listening with them, or if you are connected, the same. You can share you can reproduce, you can play the listening in your computer, in your laptop, and you share it, so you do it at the same time. But here you cannot insert videos. Here you cannot insert listenings, audios. You cannot insert the videos, but just pictures. Pictures, yes. It is very practical. It is very fast. I really, really like it. Also for investigation, we do educational research, and this is good, as well as Google Forms. Google Forms has more applications, more things to do. Yeah, but this is quick. This is fast, and the results, the way it gives the results, I like it because of the reports and everything. Okay, so I hope you like it. It is included also in our presentation here. As you can see, there are applications if you want to download them, if your students want to download, but it is not compulsory, it's not mandatory. You can use them on the internet, and that's all. So here it is, one application for students and one application for teachers. So you just go Socrative Teacher on your internet, and there you're going to create your own account, okay? Your personal account with a username and a password that you're going to remember. And then you're going to have no problems with your personal teacher account, okay? You're going to have, this presentation is going to be with you when you download the Excel. The results in Excel are going to be like this, and you can manipulate them. You just download them, and then you can erase things, you can use only the thing that you want, and that's all, okay? So you can copy, if they are by last name, they are commonly the same way of that are going to be to my list, so I just copy and paste. You just copy paste because they are in alphabetical order. And this is an example of a PDF, an individual PDF that you download with the name of the student, the date, it has it here, and you can download them 1 year after if you want. I mean, they are always there, always, forever. No hay problema de que se perdió el examen de alguien. No, it is going to be always there. So any question that they have, here it is, the evidence. Evidence is going to be available. You can email them to them, or you can print them if you want, as you prefer. Well, I am eco-friendly, I never print, and that's another advantage of using this. I'm going to share this presentation with you with one very useful tutorial. A very useful tutorial, you're not going to get lost. Do you like it? Hope you like it. I really, really hope you like it. Let's go to play with the most favorite one of all the times. My students of all the ages love Kahoot. My mother loves Kahoot. My aunts love Kahoot. You can use Kahoot at school for reviewing any topic or for opening any topic, but you can also use it for trivia, as a trivia game in parties. So this is a game-based learning platform for any subject in any language or any device. They play on the telephone for all the ages, and it is designed to make learning fun and was built on 3 founding principles: social, play, and learn. So we are going to go to internet again. Take your telephone, please, and you're going to put on your telephone, you're going to put Play Kahoot. Play Kahoot. Así le pones Play Kahoot y te va a pedir un game pin. Sale, tú ponle en el buscador Kahoot, and here. This is mine. I'm going to show you. This is my account. I have many Kahoots here, many. Some of them are personal, some of them are in Spanish because of the workshops. I have many. All of them are going to be there forever. And I put play and I put teach because it's going to be live. And I am going to choose classic. Classic. On your telephone, aquí está la instrucción, te vas a donde diga kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. Kahoot.it y ahí game pin, you're going to put 3000422. 3000422. I have Norma, I have Idea, Alex, yes, and here you have the music. This is a typical music from Kahoot. I hope you can hear it. And you have other different musics to choose from. I have 11 players, 12. So you have many. The ones of Christmas. No, I'm sure that you don't want to hear Christmas anymore, right? Here you choose. And the original one, the typical Kahoot music, okay? So we have 13 participants, and this is the way we play. You tell your students to go there. www.kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. Si te metes a kahoot.com, ahí no es para jugar, ahí es para crear tu cuenta. Kahoot.com is different. Kahoot.it, o si no, se pone Play Kahoot. Play Kahoot y te lleva aquí. Okay? So you write your nickname, and I think that we can start. Let us start. So Juana is here, very good. Mime, Fer, Indira, Yvette, Mariano, Eric. Yes. Maritza is here, very good. Ok, este número va a estar en todas las diapositivas si alguien más quiere ingresar. Ok, here we go. To this quiz. 2, 1. La respuesta es un color que tú tienes on your telephone. On your telephone you have the color. The answers are on the screen. Answers are on the screen. Usain Bolt faster than anyone in the world. Here you have the colors, only the colors. Click on the correct color. Very good. 11 people correct. So you have here only the colors, and you click on color blue because color blue was the answer for this. Usain Bolt here runs faster than anyone in the world. Okay, very good. Let's see the score. Mariano is winning, then George, Flor, Indira, and Fer. Question number 2. He, and you have the colors. You have red, yellow, or green. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's over. 13 people correct that it says he walks to school, to work every day. He walks to work every day. And here is when you are the teacher, you take advantage of the moment and you give the feedback, okay? Oh, here it says he walk. Remember, it's not he walk because the super S, he, she, it, and you give the feedback, okay? Remember that you have to be correct and fast. Correct and fast, okay? It's important. Next. Question number 3, J, dinner. Answer. Time's over, and it says they eat dinner together every night. They eat dinner together every night. Next question, well, let's see the score. It's winning, Fair is winning, Idea, Flor, Mariano, and Indira. Next question. You can see the question on the screen and the colors on your telephone. Question on the screen, colors on your telephone. 12 people correct. He goes, yeah, snowboarding every winter. Students, oh, goes here, it needs an E, goes. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You give the explanation. Indira is on fire. It means that she has been correct several times, okay? Several times correct. Idea, Indira, Fair, Eric. What a baby. The baby hates vegetables. The baby hates vegetables. That's it. Let's go to the winners. Idea is winning. Idea, Fair, Eric, Indira, and Mariano. Next question. I want to cut like that one. The cat washes the dishes of the wicked. The cat washes. Let's go there. Indira and Mariano. Next question number 7. Sometimes Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande together. What do they do together? They sing together. Sometimes they sing together. Good. They sing together. Question number 8. The scientist sometimes experiments. Scientist sometimes does experiments. He does experiments. That's good. Very, very good. And Idea is winning. Eric, Mariano. What is it? That's cute. So cute. Kitty, kitty, kitty. 14 people correct. Everybody was correct. Happy teacher. Very, very good students of mine. Everybody was correct. Yay. Idea is winning. Eric, Mariano, Carol, and Beth. The chef, the food at his restaurant. The chef fries food at his restaurant. He fries food at his restaurant. That's very good. And here we have the score. Idea is winning. Question number 11, Drake. Dancing. Yo quiero bailar. Which it is. 13 people correct. Everybody correct. Happy, happy teacher. Very good. The scores and Idea is winning. We go for the last question. The last question. Ed Sheeran. The teacher's boyfriend. Yay! 11 people correct. Ed Sheeran plays guitar very well. Are you ready? Podium for the gold, for the bronze, Mariano. For the silver, Eric. And for the gold, Idea. Applause. Applause to you. We also have Colonel and applause, applause, applause. Very, very good. Excellent. And we click on, here it says well played, and we have here the results, and it says let players improve results by competing against the scores. These competitions are designed by you, by yourself, or you can use other competitions designed by other teachers. We're going to see how. They are very useful, very, very useful, and we can see the reports. We have reports, we have this. Can you stop sharing your screen view report? Yeah. The report. And you're going to see my internet is slow today, but it is opening. Here I have my students, a very complete report. Very complete report, and the report is going to be here forever. I can check these reports of 1 year after if I want. These students need help, these students that didn't finish, and I can download. I can see this is the summary. I have 17 players. Yes, and here I can see my players. I can see more. Yes, and so and so. Probably it's because of the internet connection that we lost Maritza and Alex. Maybe the internet is not the same when the answer was just stopped. It can happen. This depends on the connection. I can see the questions here, the summary of the questions, and the percentage of students who were correct in the question. So this is good. I can see what are the things that I need to reinforce with my group. And I can see the feedback. I didn't receive any feedback. Then here, remember, tres puntitos is the menu of activities. I can download the Excel. I can download the Excel. I can print. I can go to other reports. I can check my Kahoot, or I can delete it. Yes, if I prefer. So reports are always going to be here. Here I'm going to find my reports. This is my account. All the reports of all the Kahoots that I have played with the day and the time. Day and time, okay? If it was live, like the one that we played right now all together, or if it was challenge. Challenge is for homework. Challenge is for homework. When you decide to play challenge, Kahoot gives you a link. You send the link to your students so they can play it for homework, okay? This is good. And then you can see all the reports. We're going to be there forever. Kahoot is everything that is in my account, or the ones that I share, that I got. Yes, I can keep them here. So this is the one that we played right now, but I have more. Yes, I have many of them. And well, discover, these ones are mine. I can play them here whenever I can, whenever I want, okay? I hear play, and it's going to open here. Teach is live, or assign is for homework, okay? Assign is for homework. You decide which one you're going to play. Or you click in here. Let's see. It is going to open, and this is the way we create Kahoot. It is the same as PowerPoint. Is the same as a PowerPoint presentation. The questions are slides. All the questions are slides. You can see slides, okay? I add more questions. If I have a question bank, if I want to do the import, only in the Pro version. You choose the free version. This is the free version, and it is good enough. You type the question here. Here you type the question, and here you type the answers. The answers have to be a minimum of 2, maximum 4, minimum 2, maximum 4, and here you click on the correct answer, okay? Use 2 correct answers if you want, 3 correct answers, or all the answers can be correct if you want, yes, but the minimum is 1 correct answer, okay? And here you determine the time that you prefer, the time that you want for each question, okay? 20, if you want, some of the questions can give more points, or if you want to put a funny question that gives no points, so it's just for fun, or just for breaking something, yeah, breaking the ice, but no effect, not affecting the score, okay? The pictures are optional. If you want, you don't put any picture, you just put a question and the answers, and that's it, okay? So some of the questions here, you can put some gifts with movement, and they are whatever the number of questions you want. From 1 question, 5 questions, 10 questions, it's good. Here, this one that we played was 12 questions. 12 questions is good. In my opinion, maximum for 1 Kahoot should be 15 questions. If you have 20 questions, maybe you could divide it in two games of 10. It's better 2 games of 10 than a long game of 20, okay? So if you split it in 2, it's good because they have more opportunities of very long. Instead, break them, split them in several games. It's more fun. But it's very easy. So here you add the questions, you put them here, and then you put the answers, you type. Here you just type, and that's all. Kahoot is going to give you put it here, done, and it's going to be ready to play. Yes, you can test it, done. Also, a good thing about Kahoot is that you can discover. Here you put here in discover, and discover is going to let you use all the Kahoots of other teachers. Other teachers Kahoot. So I put here present continuous browser, and I am going to have all these options. All these options, I can use them, I can see them. I can choose one. Oh, I am going to choose this one, for example, if I want. And it is going to display the questions. I didn't do this. A different teacher did it. I didn't do it, but I can use it. This is wonderful, wonderful. Show the answers. I can see it has the answers. I can check it, okay? If I like it, I can go here to the 3 dots. 3 dots, 3 puntitos es un menú. 3 dots. Y me voy aquí a duplicate. Duplicate. Y así ya se queda en mi cuenta. Yes, Kahoot. Because they are public. They are public. Y ya lo tengo aquí. I can use it the times that I want. I can even change the name if I want. If I want, I can, and I can do the addition. Imagine that there is one question that I didn't like. Okay, I can go to the addition, and then here I go, and then it is here. I can erase the question that I don't want, or change it, or change the answers. I can do whatever I want with the quiz that I decided to edit. So this is very easy. The only thing that you need to do is to go to .com, and then you're going to create your account for free. They are going to tell you to pay, that they are going to offer different plans, but every time you go in, you just say, no, free, free, free. That you use it, okay? That's all. I have never paid for Kahoot. I have used it for several years, and it is very good. Kahoot, it is also in your presentation, okay? This information with the we have in the presentation Quizlet, that is very useful, and the last one, that is Padlet. I see that it is 12:32. It is already 12:32, and we are supposed to finish at this time. No problem, he says. Yeah, so do you think that I could take other 10 minutes, maybe, of your time? Yes, sure, he says, of course. Oh my God, you are so kind. You are so, so kind. Thank you very much. The next application that we have for using is this one, Quizlet. If you really have to use it, it's wonderful for vocabulary. It is good for any subject that you can imagine, but for vocabulary, this is the one. Students download the application on their telephones, and they can be revising the vocabulary in many different ways. And for you, it's really simple. It's really, really simple to use. This is my account, and I go to sets. These are my sets. I have glossaries from PET that I am teaching. I'm training my students for this test. I have workshops, but I have the regular units for my students. For example, this is for A2, A2.2. In this case, this is a system of flashcards. So you have this word, and on the other side, you have the answer. So this, and here, I can do it full screen. My students can be checking this with the system of the flashcards, okay? And it speaks.
Ciudad natal, pueblo natal. Hometown.
Here you put that the options, the audio is on, and they answer with Spanish.
Cheap. Barato. Clean. Limpio. Interesting. Tranquilo.
Like this, or I can, and it speaks, it gives a pronunciation in English and in Spanish, these flashcards, or
Relajante.
you can use, I'm going to go to my sets again. Here I am again. Sets. This one was English and Spanish. English and Spanish, it's good because you create the set with all the vocabulary of the unit, and they can be revising it. They can be using all the options. And let me show you this, for example. This is B1.2 of Roman unit. And in this one, we don't have Spanish. Okay, you create. The content is very easy to create. As it, yeah, on one side, on one column is in English, yeah, the concept, and on the other column is the definition or Spanish, the definition or meaning. So here and the meaning. And here you can insert the picture. This is not difficult. I'm going to show you how you're going to transfer the explanation. Robot, a machine capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically. If you believe that you think you need to type everything, no, you don't need to type anything. The only thing you type is the question. And Quizlet is so smart that it gives you the options, okay, for writing this. For example, I am going to add one more. Let me see. Add or remove terms. I'm going to add one so you can see. Now I can do the addition. I have many, if you see. Add card, they are cards, they are flashcards. So I put, for example, house. House, okay? This is English. And here it's going to give me the definition. Okay, the three definitions. House, it gives me house, where the audience sits. If I want, I choose one of the definitions. If I don't like them, I can type my own definition, okay? Place where people live, okay? A place, image is here, and I choose one option. I can choose this one or this one. Yes, the one that I prefer. And that's it. This is the way I created the term, the definition. It can be English, and here it can be Spanish. If I want, I can change the language. It has many different languages because it is used in all over the world. Now, you create your set in this way, as I told you. Yeah, this is here the question, here the answer, here the term, and here the definition or meaning. And if you want, you include a picture. Now, what can I do with this? I say done. Okay, what can I do with this? There are many activities for you to use with your students, yeah? This is, flashcards is the ones that I showed you, that they just run it and they are just clicking on the flashcards. But Learn has these exercises, a place where people live, and I choose house, correct. Congratulations, you have reviewed everything, okay? I click on review. A remote control flying phone, correct. Stealing someone's password and taking over their online accounts. Yes, this is identity theft. A piece of work or job that you are given to do, task. Okay, I didn't do it correctly. I have to study this one. So this is one of the many different exercises. These learn, write, spell, and test are exercises that students can do. Yes, the only thing you did was to include the content, but they can do all these activities on their gadget. I always tell them, you have to do them all until you get 100. When you get 100, you take the screenshot, and in your homework, you're going to email me, or you're going to share in Classroom. I use Classroom, Google Classroom. So you're going to put it, the screenshots of all your hundreds, all your practices for vocabulary. Here in this, we have a quiz. written questions, and then they have to write the answers, okay? Then we have matching questions. They do it with the matching questions and the multiple choice, they answer. All of them are going to receive a different quiz, all of them. I never use these ones for quizzes. I always use them for homework. They have to email me a screenshot with 100. So they have to practice until they get their 100, okay? When they get their 100, they take their screenshot and they put it, email it to you. So this is true or false. You have different kinds of questions, and every time you want another one, and it's automatically checked. So they do it on their own, The only thing you do is to upload the content. You create the content and they do all the activities on their own. So they are also games, not working well. But they are also games here. It's flashcards, learn, write, spell, test, and to play is math, gravity, and live. Live are competitions. You can play the competition when you are in class. In class, you tell them, you give them a code, and then they get into the game and they play. They have to be answering the questions. They have individual questions. So the fastest they finish their questions, they finish the race. It is a race, okay? It is, you see all the participants coming and coming and coming, moving, and with it has music. It is very good. I am going to email you a tutorial for this so you can see it, okay? So this is Quizlet. I really recommend you to use it. All the content that you create here is forever. You can use it like many different times. You can give it to all your students. Your account is free. Your students' account is free too. And you have to be a teacher so you can have all these functions, or they can create the sets. That's another good option. Yeah, you ask them to create their sets and they have to. This is not difficult. Many students all over the world use Quizlet to study, and these activities are fine, they are nice, they are fun. If you teach children, this is great, it's wonderful. They can practice at home with their parents' mobiles, and they like it. If you use, for example, this one of math, it's a game that everybody can play at home. And here it is, the question and the answer. You have to put them together and they disappear on the computer. In the telephone, is like a memorama, like a memory game. You touch the ones that are similar and then they disappear. It is the ones that finish, the ones who finish faster get the best scores, and you can check the best scores, get an extra point. If you are going to have a test tomorrow, you assign the challenge today. So tomorrow you check and the highest scores can get an extra point or something. I don't know, or as I tell you, you can assign these activities for practice, for homework, and they have to do them, and they have to send you the screenshots. The screenshots are always different because if you see, here it is my picture. So I cannot give my screenshot to another person that is not me. And they have a logo or they have something distinctive, yeah, on their telephone. They are different. In the telephone, it's easier to see the differences, even the battery level or something. So it is not that I use the one of my friend. All of the pictures are the same but different. So this is Quizlet. It's a very good recommendation for you to practice vocabulary, and I will email you the tutorials. And the last one that we are going to check is Padlet. Padlet, you just type like this, Padlet, and open it. It's very easy to use. They are walls, they are dashboards, okay? This is in Spanish because I used it in some workshops in Spanish that I gave to teachers, but you can put it in English too. And here the results are very nice because students can upload things. All the people can interact in Padlet. Yes, once they get in, they can post their pictures, they can post their names, their messages, they can post a reflection, they can post a video. If you want, to ask them, okay, here you can here you can record your video, okay? Ask them to record the video of themselves speaking, and then they have to put the video there in the wall. It's very easy. They don't need anything else. They just go to the wall with the link that you give them, and then they record the video, they put it, and it's wonderful. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see the things that they put here. So this is in Spanish because it was an activity that we did for the first day of class with the new generation of students in August. No, it was September. So that's why we have these pictures, but you can do whatever you want here. For example, it's very easy, you see, hacer un Padlet. Creas una cuenta gratuita, haces tu cuenta gratuita in Padlet, and then you choose what you want. Muro, that is wall. These are the options. You can do, for example, a timeline here, a conversation here. Yeah, that they it's like a forum, and they participate in the forum here. A list of gadgets. Instead of muro, everything was in squares. Columna, this is different. Yeah, columna is different. You have you ask questions, for example. And here, when you do it, it is going to offer you something, I mean, some options. Here it says, mi Padlet distinguido, but you can type the name, okay? Ponle tu nombre a la primera columna, aquí haces una pregunta, en la segunda columna, another question, another column, another question, and they are going to be answering everything, okay? So Padlet, here, you are going to modify, here, you can modify the title, you can modify everything. Descripción, hecho con salero. No, I wanted to say vocabulary quiz. Or speaking, or the name of the unit, or I don't know. If you want an icon, if you want, you can determine the wall, the paper, the wallpaper, okay? Here, you're going to enjoy a lot here, and you can choose the one that you prefer. The one that you prefer, the colors. Yes, this candy, or this painting. I don't know, there are many that you can choose for your wall. And it is very easy because it's very easy to use it. Now, I am going to write down here. Yes, Taller San Luis Potosí. And it is going to be practice with beautiful people, okay? Now I have this link. Yes, I have, this is the link. Copiar en el portapapeles. And I am going to look for a way to send it to you here. Where is the chat box? There you are. Yes, it is in the chat box. In the chat box, I have just put the link. Open the link, click on the link, and you're going to be able to come here and work here, okay? Yes, if you open the link, oh, Wait. Wait. Oh. Okay, no, I think that I'm going to open a wall. It's better, it's easier. Oh, my internet. Give me a second. I'm going to try it again. 8433. Here, create. It's a wall. Yes, because the other one with the columns. Here, I'm going to give you another link in the chat. Oh, everyone. Here it is a link. Yes, I'm sorry. Now I think that you can see it because the previous one, I'm sorry. The previous one was a direct message to George, but this one you can see it and you can come in. Okay, with this link, you come here and you click on the plus. You click on the plus. Hay un signo de más y ahí tú haces clic en ese signito de más y ahí ya entras. Okay, I hope that you can come in with this link. I don't know. Could it be as a social network? Maybe we commonly use this for work. Now I have Carla. Carla is here. Carla is here. I can see her. Let me hide the controls. Hide the controls. And I am going to click plus. And this is mine. I'm going to put a title. Yeah, and I am going to write something. And I can add here. I can choose a file from my pictures. Yes. Hey, very good. I have pictures, more pictures. Very, very good. You can put another one if you want, okay? So you can put another one. And these are the things, tres puntitos is a menu. These are the things that you can do. Cargar, vincular, algo de Google. Puedes poner una imagen de Google, de lo que quieras. Hacerte una foto in this moment. Yes, at this moment. Yes, if you have given the permission. Oh, it's very slow. Hey, it's really wonderful. So here with Padlet, you can have a very good wrap-up of class, a collaborative product. You can create 3 Padlets, divide your students in groups, in teams, and they create 3 different goals for them to participate and to put the product that you want, or one for all the class. You can do it in your class live like this one, or you can assign it for homework. You can also use it for homework. In the tutorial that you are going to see, you are going to be able to discover more activities to do, okay? So here we have this Padlet, and this is the end. You can see here. Oh, thank you very much for your comments. Yes, your students will love working with Padlet. Yes, I am sure. See, here it says, this webinar will be uploaded to the Facebook page Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa, so you can revise it. That's very, very good that you can check it later. And as I'm telling you, I'm going to prepare this presentation with the links to good tutorials, very good tutorials from YouTube. So you can work with it, okay? Here it is. So if you want to continue participating in this, it's okay. It is going to be open, but I think that it is time for me to stop sharing. Here we are. Here it says, oh my God, thank you very much, Jorge. You are very splendid with your comments, very generous with me. I love your presentations as well. You are a very proceed. I know that you are going to have many questions when you sit down and work with this, but I am going to send you the tutorials so you can go like little by little, opening your accounts and using the content.
Teacher, thank you very much for sharing with us today these very important digital tools. I really hope that this can be useful for the teachers who attended this webinar. So on behalf of myself, I just wanted to thank you. And well, right now I want to open up the microphones just in case any teacher has a question for teacher Sandra before we finish with this webinar, or a comment or something that you want to say to teacher Sandra, please. You can either open up your microphone or you can write your ideas on the chat box so that we can read them. Yeah, we have some comments on the chat box. Okay, from Jorge says, thank you, Sandra. It's always beyond expectations. Teacher Chelly, thank you so much. Damilen, best English workshop ever.
Oh my God.
Karime, thank you so much. It is really fun to learn new context and pages to experience new things. Norma Cecilia, congratulations. Thanks, Mariano and Sandra. Idea, really interested in practical info. Thanks, teacher Sandra. Flor, thanks a bunch. It's always a pleasure to hear your explanations. Teacher Sandra, anything that you want to say to the audience?
Well, just thank you very much for your attention. I know that it is not like so easy to be following a person like for 2 hours, but thank you very much for all your attention, and your participation was wonderful. Wonderful participation of you in the activities. That's very, very, I don't know, very rewarding. And I hope that you find it useful and that you use the things. Karime says that if she can ask a question, yes, of course, Karime.
Yes, there's a question. There's a question from Jorge. Do you use them all the same often, or do you have some favorite ones?
No, I think that I regularly use them because once you get into the use of these things, you're going to organize yourself as to be using the things for certain purposes. For example, Socrative is the one that I always use for my quizzes. Always. Socrative is always for my quizzes and evaluations. I commonly use Mentimeter for speaking practices. I put some things and then they put their comments. But even when they write the comments, they can speak also, discussing the ideas and saying their opinions. So I commonly use Mentimeter for fostering speaking participation. I commonly use Kahoot. Kahoot is to open a new unit so they know what they don't know about a topic, and it is good. They are very good Kahoots for that, or for a review. As a review of a topic, there are many grammar topics in Kahoot. So for revising the topics before a quiz, it's wonderful. I use it more for grammar. And Quizlet is for vocabulary. I commonly use every unit. I have my vocabulary there in Quizlet. So Padlet is when we want to have a collection of speakings that they upload the videos or they upload their pictures. Everybody can see them. We do very wonderful murals or collaborative homeworks. So yes, I think that I really use all of them, but with different purposes.
Okay, thank you. Karime wants to ask a question. Karime, I don't know if you want to turn on your microphone.
Sure. Can you hear me right now?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
So first of all, I want to say thank you to teacher Sandra because this experience was very good. We have a lot of things to apply now to our classes. And my question is, what could it be your recommendation? Because I have some students that are really hating online classes. I mean, I try to make them fun. I try to use apps, but they really are kind of like getting a very strong against online classes vibe. So I don't know what could your recommendation be for this kind of students that we have right now.
Yes, well, these have been very tough times for all of us, for students, for teachers. We have certain students, even in face-to-face classes, we have difficult students. We have students who don't want to learn, who don't want to take advantage. And the same is here in these conditions. We have the same students, the ones who want, the ones who don't want. We try, we do our best, we try in many ways, but there is a said in Spanish that it's, well, you can bring the horse to the water, but you cannot force the horse to drink. And it's true. With students, it applies the same. You can bring them to knowledge, but if they don't want to learn, I think that this is very few that we can do. And if we do our best, we can be tranquil, we can be calm with our conscience that we did our best. But I don't know what to say. I face the same situation. I have students who don't even get connected and they have a bunch of excuses. I have students who never do the activities, and that's tough too. Teaching English is not easy, and then this like this is not easy either. But well, we do what we do what it is in our hands.
Okay, thank you, teacher Sandra, for your answer. Blanca Loza says, thank you so much for this useful webinar. Yvette Garcia, thanks a lot. Carol Garza says, can you tell us, please, a fast example of how you use Mentimeter for oral activities?
Yes, as I am telling you, I just like pop out a question. It can be a controversial question. It can be a question from the book. Commonly in English books, we all have some questions to open a unit with a situation or something, or questions about critical thinking. They are very common in our materials. So you just pop, would you do this? And then they have to answer. Since the answers are anonymous, we can just be popping out the answers one after another and talking about them. I mean, talking, oh, yes, I think this is a good answer because of this, because of that. Then we have like the material. Even with the fun answers, I think that we have many things to talk about to begin. It's not the same, just like if I use a question from the book, hey, what's your opinion on this? Have you ever had an accident? Y pues nadie quiere decir. And if it's from the telephone, have you ever had an accident? Oh, yes, once I was in this situation. And then they start popping the answers there, and then we can speak and talk about them. It's like easier. I find it like easier. And that's it. But
Okay,
the word cloud is good too.
Okay, Carla Garcia says, great webinar. Now I see something much more useful than test moss. What about students that always have difficulties with internet?
Oh, this is always going to happen, and it is very sad. It is very, very sad. I can tell you that I have barely it is always somebody who cannot be using the things. For example, the Kahoot, there are some students who cannot have it because no teacher, I have the answers, like when I want to put the answer, then you are in another thing because the internet connection is not good. So I ask them to be in class, to be aware. If they cannot use the tool, they can type the answers they can participate through the chat box. They can participate, and they enjoy it. I mean, they enjoy typing, showing that they know, or giving a go on the chat box like that. If they are students who can never get connected, not even to the session in Google Meet or Zoom, then there's little that we can do. What I do, because I have 2 students who can never come to class, never. They don't have internet in the place where they live. What I do with them is that we record the class and I email them the class. They cannot participate, but they can see it at least. And I record, I give them like all the activities that we do. So they can go like once a week to an internet place, to a hotspot or a cafe internet, and they can download the things. A PowerPoint presentation with the activities pasted are good because they just download it and they have everything there. So they are good. But yes, I have like 2 students. Before, in March, I used to have more. Now I only have 2, but I used to have many more. Little by little, there are other students. The students are fixing their issues with internet. But yeah, we have to be tolerant and we do our best.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Jorge Eduardo says, have you tried WordWall? If so, what do you think about it?
No, I have never tried WordWall, never. Do you recommend it?
Let's see what he says in the comments. Karime says, well, thank you. It was great experience to share with other teachers these tools. I will definitely take some to my classes. Carol Garza, okay, great. Awesome tips, thanks a lot. Carla Garcia, and for the online meetings, which one do you recommend the most? Zoom, Skype, Meet, GoToWebinar?
Yeah, I work at an Escuela Normal Oficial in Irapuato, and all of us have this Google, the G Suite. The G Suite now it is Workspace. It's for free, so we have all our free accounts for all the suite of Google. So we use Google Meet. That's what we use for all our classes, our live sessions, for everything. I like Zoom. There are many things that I like from Zoom for the classes because it has breakout rooms that you can separate your students in individual groups. But I never pay for Zoom. If you pay it, you have it. The free version, I think it doesn't have it. And we always use Google Meet, always use Google Meet. In Google, we use Jamboard. Jamboard is a board that you can write, that the students can write. It's collaborative, and it's very easy because we are all of us in this G Suite. So that's what I use, Google Meet. Yes, I know that Zoom has more advantages, but you have to pay for it.
Okay, and finally, Jorge says about the Word a lot. No, what was the name of the? Yeah, WordWall, I'm sorry, WordWall. He says that yes, he recommends it, and it works super well for gamifications, synchronously and asynchronously. Okay, so here's another tool that he says, WordWall.
Excellent. I'm going to keep it in mind and I'm going to explore it because yes, I have been using all my apps, all these kind of tools since before the lockdown. So if I arrive to my students with a new one, I am sure that they are going to enjoy it. WordWall, I take note and thank you very much for the recommendation.
Okay, well, these are all the questions and the comments. I would like to thank also all the participants for, well, again, your participation in today's webinar. This webinar is being recorded, so we will upload the link later on in the afternoon to the Facebook page, Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa. So you can go to Facebook, search for the page, and you can, you know, watch again this webinar. And also, before we leave, before we finish, please fill out the form, the link that is on the chat box for your certificates of attendance that will be sending to you next week. Will be sent to you, I'm sorry, next week. And also, I will share your emails with teacher Sandra so that she can send the presentation she used today and the bank that she has for the YouTube links for the tutorials. I'm sorry, the tutorial banks that she has for these tools that she kindly shared with us today. So on behalf of Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa, I would like to thank again teacher Sandra for this very important webinar, and would like to thank the rest of the people who attended. And we'll be having more webinars and more activities like this. So stay tuned. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for your attention, and thank you very much, Mariano, teacher Mariano, and Servicios Profesionales de la Lengua Inglesa for the invitation. It was a very big pleasure and an excellent way for beginning a new year.
Thank you.